Hello, welcome back to my channel. I am Jessica Emery, the Happy CEO. Today I am sporting black, but I have a heart on. Be a badass. I am still in my workout clothes. It has been a day, but sometimes our days just unfold that way. And so what I wanted to talk about that I popped into this morning on my Instagram stories was the difference between paranoia and pronoia. It is actually the first time that I heard of pronoia recently. And the difference is paranoia, we feel like everyone is out to get us, right? We're just paranoid, like always, like everything is happening to me, etc. Pronoia is when everything is working out for you. I actually pulled it up, the actual definition, so that I could read it to you. Pronoia is a term that refers to the belief or feeling that the universe is conspiring in your favor, as opposed to paranoia, which is the feeling that the universe is out to get you. So it's a positive worldview. And when we are optimistic and we have a positive view, more things come into our space that are positive. Have you ever become aware of when you are just in a good mood, you're just vibing and just people open doors and they smile and just everyone around you seems happy? It's because you're happy and you're vibing high. But if you are in an awful mood and contracted, it's like everyone around you is like huffing and all kinds of things are happening and one thing by one thing by one thing, things come in. It can cascade. Yesterday in my world, it was a cascade of events. I mean, whoa. It is actually a full moon tonight. Makes sense, but I can't. I can't. Yesterday, it was just crazy. Today, I woke up and felt like I was run over, if that tells you about my day yesterday. However, I was aware of it. I was aware and I kept singing to myself, it's not real. And this morning, as soon as I took the kids, dropped off, my last kiddo to school, I got my butt to the gym, AKA my gym clothes, and freaking moved the energy. Because what happens is with that negativity, it's like an imprint. We have patterns where we go back to things that our body remembers, just like when we get comfortable. And so you can easily energetically shift how you feel and what is going on in the way that you look at things. And what the gym did for me is it literally, as I said this morning in my story, I was like, it just put me right back online. I clicked in to whoa, that thing wasn't even that bad, and just saw it from a completely different light. But yesterday, because I was going from one thing into another, and clients were having a day too, all of a sudden my Vox would beep, and someone's brand photo shoot with somebody that shot for her was lost, and so many different things were happening yesterday around me and within me. But what I just say, when it's happening within you, typically you're attracting more of that into your space. And so, like I said, this morning I was like, I'm going to shift this. And this morning already, everybody, everyone has been so good. And the reason why I'm still in my gym clothes as well is because I do believe we're trying to be thrown off course sometimes just to test. We're getting tested to see, are you gonna hold the line or what? And I was gonna come back. I was so pumped. I was on the treadmill and I'm like, oh my gosh, pronoia, yes, I love this word. And, I wanted to share this here and I'm like, I'm gonna go back. And in that energy, I wanted to do this video. And then I got a call and I'm like, I have to walk the dog fast. So I was taking the dog for a walk and I got a call from my husband because he's on the golf course and he's like, you need to go pick up our son at school and we've got something going on there. So I was just like, you know what? This is how I feel about that. And just completely sure, I've got it. I'm going to keep moving. And so thrown off of what I was supposed to do today completely, but also completely understanding that with everything every different pivot, as long as we stay on course and we stay in positivity, that everything is opening up for us always, always, then we're alchemizing our feelings from what might be like heavier or negative, if we look at them that way, into positive. So, versus looking at things that are bad, like you're just deciding because you can you believe, like you can literally just decide and see the good in anything, and that shifts your state, and then it shifts everything around you, because this is actually like physics, energetics, like it's so, so cool. And so this is just what I wanted to say today, is like, think about where you are right now and how you're feeling. And the more you become aware of how you're feeling, this is the most important thing, is I do believe that most people are walking through life not in charge of their feelings and emotions, not really recognizing, like tapped in, tuned in, like turned on, like to where they're at. It's like a radio station. Are you tuned into static, or are you tuned in to the clarity of that channel you want to listen to? And on that station you're listening to, like, what are you hearing? What are you hearing? Is it negative chatter, or is it positive chatter? Is it, is it a dance station? Like, how is it making you feel? Like, become aware of your feelings, because so many people are walking around not knowing. And I believe, truly are here on this planet to become aware, like to master the game, because we are in a game, if you look at this as a simulation, but to really master in this game fear and ego. Like, ego's great for us to keep us safe, and that's about it. Otherwise, the constructs of our mind really keep us trapped and keep us in fear from moving. I just got off of a call with a client that, actually a potential client, but she was telling me that she couldn't, she's been told that she can't do all these things. And I'm like, who says? I mean, so you're going to play like small because one person said you shouldn't. Like, we're all adults, and you can decide what you want and go after it. And if one person tells you that you can't, why are you listening to that person? I'd be like, okay, yeah, thanks. That's your opinion, your projection. Next. I would continue to move until I found that person that was the person. Like, you feel a certain way, and people should be proactive. They should be on your side. Literally your cheerleader making shit happen, period. End of story. And if you don't have cheerleaders on your side and business BFFs and all of that, find yourself some. Because otherwise, you are going to stay in a state as an adult of lack and not enoughness. And who in the heck wants to live in that kind of muck, like that quicksand? Not me. I don't know about you, but not me. I am going places. I am doing things. I know how to tap into this magic. We all have this in us. Oh, you guys, it's just a switch of a switch of the switch, like flipping the switch and thinking differently. So I wanted to leave you with that beautiful word, pronoia, today, and really just being aware, becoming more aware of what you're thinking on the minute to minute, hour to hour, day by day, because like I said yesterday, it's easy when you're being like hit from all directions, like everything, like all at once, and you're exhausted. It's so easy to go there. Just be aware and be like, you know what? It's okay. I'm just going to sit in this. Like, I'm just going to be and sit in this. But tomorrow is a new day. And when I woke up today, like I said, I just shifted that. And guess what? Things still came at me to see if I was serious, and I still stuck it with a smile. And everything that happened that could potentially have not been great turned out to be great. The people were all great. Everything was great. It's all wonderful. And it's our world, and we get to decide. So, pronoia. Everything is happening for us. And when something really bad knocks you, if you hold the void, the line, as I say, and you stay on your path, in the zone, all of a sudden on the other side, you get rewarded because that path is like so tight. You're just walking, you're like, you know what? Like, I trust. And you're walking forward. All of a sudden the door like parts and there is the light. So you go from the darkness. We are in a world of duality, the darkness to the white, right? You go from like, ooh, all this like contraction to the light. And this is the crown chakra, right? So like the connected to more. And then you just receive. You receive. I think it's so amazing. One other thing I heard, since it is the full moon and all this stuff is happening, and I loved this so much. I think I heard this on Instagram this morning. I never really thought of it this way when I was at the gym. But you know how tides, we're in South Carolina, so there's water, like outside my window, there's water everywhere, creeks and things. And tides with the ocean. I love the ocean so much. The ocean the moons create the tides. And they were talking about how our bodies are made up of 80% water. So when it comes to emotions and there is a full moon, that is the science behind what is going on in our bodies and to us as well. So call it what you wish. It is this beautiful, magical, ness, but also it's all tied to science too. And it's so cool and it's so wild. And that's it for today, you guys. I can't say I'm not tired from all this stuff. I'm definitely like, holding a lot, but at the same time, I feel amazing about all of it. And I'm very aware I can only do what I can do, period. And, you can be who you are, but you can also shift into that 2.0 version of you in the future and just know that everything's going to work out for you because pronoia, the universe conspires for you. So with that, I'm out today. Thank you for being with me. Be a badass. Go out there and just be a badass with love. Love your human. Share love. Sprinkle love on everybody. Always, always. This is the week of Valentine's. I was going to come home and put on my pink and red and hearts, but this is where I landed today, and it's just how it's gonna be. So tomorrow I'll be back because I'm here for 365 in some kind of Valentine's attire. And until then, please like and subscribe if you're enjoying being here, and I will see you on the next video.